Gym culture is becoming a very popular thing among this generation, and I love it. Don't get me wrong. It's very great that people are going to the gym, being consistent in the gym, and trying to better themselves. But what I don't really like about it is that people are forgetting about improving their mental health as well. And don't get me wrong, going to the gym does help you become more resilient, more resistant to pressure and just overcoming things, but it goes deeper than that. A lot of people in this generation, like I said, are going to the gym, but they're skipping working out their mind. Looksmaxxing is a very popular thing as well. But a lot of people are only looksmaxxing in order to get a girl, but they're not really looksmaxxing or going to the gym in order to actually become a better version of themselves. They're doing it to try to attract different women or just to look better for other people, aka they're seeking validation. And so you're going to end up in a roadblock where you're going to the gym, and let's say you do accomplish the body that you want. You're eventually going to stop going to the gym as much because your intentions on going to the gym weren't pure in the first place. They all were to seek validation. You're going to get that validation. You're going to get women around you. You're going to get men around you, whatever the case might be. And then you're going to stop being as consistent at what you're doing in order to keep those gains. But that's not even what this video is really about. It's really just about improving yourself mentally, spiritually, and just all areas of your life as well as in the gym. Because when you just go to the gym and you're skipping your brain, you're skipping working out your mental health, you end up becoming a jock in a sense. Like we all heard the term a jock. You're just like a dumb, strong dude. You're not really smart. You don't really have too much intelligence. You don't know what's going on. You're not really self-aware. You're just strong. That's it. I feel like that's where a lot of people are heading towards, especially a lot of people are taking steroids and all of that stuff, all of those different performance enhancing drugs, which are deteriorating your brain. And a lot of people are taking these drugs at a young age. Your brain isn't even fully developed until you're 25 and you're 18 taking SARMs and peptides and steroids and growth hormones and things of that nature, stunting your growth at a young age already. And so I encourage everybody to really start reading. Learn daily, read daily, whether it be 5 pages a day, 10 pages a day, 30 minutes a day. Just read something because you don't want to end up as a dumb, strong dude. Because let's say, right, you get the body that you want, and you start attracting more women into your life. And I don't know about y'all, but I like attracting high value women to me. I don't want just somebody to have sex with. That's cool and all here and there, but that ain't really something I'm really too much interested in. I'm a grown man. I have intentions. I don't want to just be with somebody for a week or two and then on to the next. And so if all you can talk about with that person is, oh, I like to go to the gym. I just go to the gym. And so let's say you meet her at the gym and y'all start talking, y'all get to know each other more, and all you have to you is the gym. She's going to lose attraction to you. Because if she really wants to be with you in the long run, you just going to the gym isn't going to be good enough for her. She needs to actually see that you have some type of mental growth to you as well, not just physical growth. You look good, you might have a nice body, you might be in shape, but that's only going to get you so far. And people put so much emphasis on body game and everything like that. And body game is the way that you get women. That's how you attract women. But in order to keep a woman, in a sense, in order to keep a woman interested, you need to be doing other things outside of that. You need to be challenging yourself mentally, whether it be with your career, learning different skill sets, reading on a daily, meditating, journaling, doing that shadow work. It's very important for you to do those things because, again, not only is it going to help you become more interesting, but it's also just going to help you improve mentally, physically, financially, and just all areas of your life. I'm going to give y'all some things that you can do. You can learn how to play the piano, learn how to play the guitar, any instrument. Read a book, not just a financial book too. A lot of people when they read, they just like to read financial books. And it's, bro, I'm going to be honest. When it comes to finances, it's all a mental game and it's all kind of a spiritual game as well in a sense. In order for you to really keep your finances, you need to be a disciplined person. Again, going to the gym does help you get disciplined, but there's different levels of discipline. Trust me. You can also learn how to day trade and invest your money. Man, you can learn how to, meditate. Learning how to meditate is a real deal skill because it teaches you how to keep calm and how to quiet your mind and how to navigate throughout life without reacting and really learning how to react and move under pressure and how to always keep and stay present. And it really helps you stay present in the present moment because in the present moment is where love, wisdom, life, knowledge, where all of these things are able to be cultivated at in the purest form that it could be cultivated at. And so don't just get caught up in body game, bro. You need to also get caught up in the mind game as well, because you need to learn how to navigate throughout life. A lot of people, a lot of young men are just focusing on women. They're going to the gym just to focus on women. You know, they might be eating healthy just so they can get a woman. And then you get a woman, then you stop doing all of those things, and now you back at square one. Because you did all of these things just to get a woman. So don't just do these things to attract women, bro. Do these things to become a better version of yourself. Because that's what it's all about. Because I promise you, when you just lock in on yourself and you focus on becoming a better version of yourself, women will flock to you. But we don't want any women. You got to be bougie with your dick, bro. You can't just be having sex with any old girl. Because that's how you get people pregnant. That's how you get soul ties. And that's how you just a whole bunch of stuff that you don't really want to deal with. You want a high value woman in your life, somebody that's like you. You want to attract someone that's like you. And so attracting someone that's like you means attracting a woman that's growing mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, always trying to improve herself on top of you. And on when it comes to improving yourself, always learning, always trying to grow, always trying to build and connect, and always trying to have high value conversations, not small talk. Small talk ain't really, it's nothing. It's small talk for a reason. I'm trying to have some deep conversations with a woman, not just you go to parties. Oh yeah, how's your day? Like now I'm trying to, hey, so you know, I'm trying to really, really get to know you, but that's besides the point. But yeah, man, like I said, stop focusing on just the body game and really focus on the mental side of things as well, the spiritual side of things as well. 'Cause you need some type of higher power, some type of faith in your life, some type of spiritual grounding. You need some type of spiritual grounding in your life, really, in order to really see improvement in all areas of your life. And you need to actually do some shadow work as well, because there are bodybuilders that commit suicide. Bodybuilders are not the happiest. They might look the best. They might it look good, but on the inside, even if they are eating healthier, like I said, a lot of people put so much time into their body and not focusing on their mind and just spiritual growth and financial growth and things of that nature, that they just put all of that to the side. And like I said, focus on the body game, and they end up depressed. They end up lonely. They end up not knowing how to deal with their emotions. They end up reacting out of emotion. And so they end up, like I said, you're the same as somebody that don't work out. And because at the end of the day, like I said, the physical, don't get me wrong, the physical is very important, but it really comes down to the mental side of things, bro. If you're mentally happy, if you're happy where you at, if you accepting where you at, then everything is going to fall into place. Because a lot of people, they have these bodies, they have good bodies, they in shape. Don't get me wrong, I'm in shape myself, but a lot of people that are in shape are going to the gym because they insecure, and then they have body dysmorphia because they focusing too much on their body and not more so just accepting who they are. Bro, stop comparing yourself to the likes of Sam Sulek, Trend Twins, or just people on the internet in general, and focus in on comparing yourself to who you were last year, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, even a week ago or a day ago. And I promise you will be much more happier with yourself. The gains are going to come a lot sooner and quicker because you're not trying to overwork yourself. And I seen he lift 250, so now I gotta try to bench press 250 and squat 315. It's like, bro, work your way up. Focus on form, focus on, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of this stuff is all mental in the first place anyways. So that's what I feel like you need to focus on improving before you really, like I said, obviously keep on going to the gym. But as much time as you putting into the gym, you putting an hour and a half into the gym, put an hour and a half into reading, learning a skill, challenging yourself mentally. And one more thing I do want to add is that if you are going to max out your body game, you should do something with it. You should, if you older and let's say you're not in high school anymore, so you might not be able to play a sport, join an MMA class, do kickboxing, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, something like that. Get the most out of your body, not just trying to show it off and look good for other people. Learn something, put it to some type of use. You put all this time into the gym, take advantage of that and make the best of it. But that's all I got for y'all boys today. Hope y'all taking care of yourself. Hope y'all improving in all areas of y'all life daily. Until next time, see y'all boys again.